Hi, this is 8-Bit Weapon, and you're watching CoinOpTV. And be sure to look for the new Information Society single, I Like the Way You Work It, remixed by 8-Bit Weapon.
San Luis, and you're watching CoinOpTV. We're at the Nerdcore Calendar release party at Meltdown Comics, where there's guaranteed signing, drinking, and nerds. Everything we love. So come on, let's go inside. So I've located John Gibson, the co-creative Nerdcore. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well, thanks. So tell me about this whole calendar. How did you guys come up with this idea?
Well, it's pretty simple. It's artsy nude girls and retro gaming systems. Not too far-fetched, but it kind of harkens back to the 80s when we were growing up, and we had those pinup calendars of girls on hot rods and bikinis, and we thought about it, and this is pretty much the proliferation of that, where instead of hot rods, it's now us oogling over our entertainment systems and our technology.
What else is it about your calendar that is very special?
Well, because naked girls are never enough. For nerds, at least. We have a bunch of nerdy dates and holidays and the holiest of happenings. So like E3 and CES and the date HAL 9000 turns on, conventions' birthdays, Miyamoto's birthday, Mega Man's anniversary, like all sorts of stuff.
And so did you assist in the casting for the calendar?
Yeah, a little bit. You know,
okay.
It wasn't so much fun, really. Looking at all the mountain. It was all right.
It'll be my secret.
Oh no, it was really fun. No, of course, like me and my co-creator Chris, we had a lot of fun picking the models and kind of getting them into the mood, and they all had to kind of agree that they were into the vibe of things. So some of them are actually gamers, believe it or not.
Ah, okay. I've located now the other co-creative Nerdcore, Karl. Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm well, thank you. So I heard you were the mastermind behind this beautiful cover.
Yeah, the photographer Sheree and I worked on this shot. Essentially, it kind of came really organically. Like we handed Carly the power glove, and she kind of just went to town with it. But then we wanted something a little softer and to the side. We had a lot of more kind of maybe saucy shots than that, and then this is a little more toned down, and we really liked it because we had another cover in mind when we first started doing the shoot of like a girl blowing down the edge of a Nintendo cartridge, and we had a great shot of that. But then this came along, we were like, oh my lord, we need this. We were pretty much like essentially directing the photo shoot, and we just kind of worked closely with Sheree, and we just kind of decided on the shots. We had like a specific shot list in mind, and then once we got there, we started doing some stuff that we didn't expect to do. Like we did like kind of James Bond style 2 light gun poses and stuff like that. So it all came together, looked really cool.
Okay. And so now, is there a girl for each month? 12 girls in all?
No, I believe there are 5 girls in all. And they each have their own month, and then there's groups of different girls as well.
Now, when you were casting, what were the qualities that you were looking for this Nerdcore calendar?
I guess we wanted to have girls who looked like they would be into gaming, and also kind of like, and it turned out a lot of them were. So we asked some questions ahead of time, and then also just, we wanted people. We didn't want it to be so super like blown out, superficial. We wanted people that, they might actually be your girlfriend, and you're stumbling at, oh, what is she doing? She's like reaching for a game on the shelf, she just happens to be naked. And what's really funny is that a lot of these models were like, oh, this is how I would play Game Boy naked, or this is how I would be lounging around playing this game. And I was like, oh, that happens.
So we're with Sheree Roberts, the wonderful photographer behind the Nerdcore calendar. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. So tell me, how was the shoot for you?
It was fun. There's a lot of naked girls, a lot of video games. I had a really good time shooting it. It was the first time that I ever did anything like it, so it was very enjoyable.
And when you say it's the first time you've done anything like that, do you mean with nudity or with games or girls? What do you mean?
No. Everything I do is naked. I'm naked. The crew's naked. It's a good time. No. It's my first calendar with video games. So it was an interesting experience having to frame the girls and the video games together and to come up with the concepts and the ideas and the shots.
And so I heard, are you a gamer yourself?
Yes, but I don't play new games. I only play like old games.
Such as?
Well, my favorite game is Tetris.
Tetris fan.
Really? Okay, I don't feel so bad now. I don't know, like old Nintendo games, Atari, that's pretty much it.
For you, like, what was the funnest part of the whole project?
The whole experience was really fun. The shoots were really easy, laid back. We didn't really have the girls standing around posing. We just let them at the games, and I just took the pictures. So it was fun to watch the girls interact with the games and enjoy themselves. So it wasn't like a typical shoot where girls are standing around, it's really stuffy, and they're all posing and being weird.
And you used to model yourself, right?
Yes. I still do a little bit here and there, but not really. I'm trying to phase myself out of that and just concentrate on photography now.
Okay, and so what can we expect to see next from you?
Well, I do all the not all the photography. I do the LA-based photography for Suicide Girls, and then I do articles for IGN, and I'm starting to do photography for them too. So that's what I've got going right now, but I'm always doing freelance stuff.
So I've tracked down Kevin from G4's Attack of the Show. He's here for the Nerdcore Calendar release party. How you doing?
That's right, I'm doing very well, thank you.
So, what do you think of the calendar? Have you taken a look at it?
Yeah, it's great. G4 is like one of those workplaces where you can put this calendar up, but I'm worried about the guys that are doing retail at Best Buy or that are that have the accountant day jobs before they go home and play Xbox. Can they really put this calendar up at their workplace? I hope so. Maybe some electrical tape over the good parts or something. But I know I dig it. I really like what they're doing. I'm all about it. I'm definitely the target audience for this calendar.
So you're gonna have one hanging in your little cubicle tomorrow?
I'm going to have multiple ones, and I'm sure guys will come by and tear off months and steal it, but it will definitely be up. Plus, John Gibson, God bless him. John! I've always wanted to do that awkward thing when you're in the interview and you shout off. Have you talked with John yet? How amazing is he? He really is a selling point. In fact, if John weren't attached to the calendar, I probably wouldn't get one, but because he's involved, it means that much to me.
I'm drunk.
You mean the naked girls? That wasn't enough?
I'm totally kidding. Yeah, actually, it was especially the chick with the power glove. Amazing. Do you have a power glove? Have you ever rocked one?
It's been some time.
Has it? I see. I've got an old dusty bin in the garage that every now and then, when I'm feeling frisky, I'll whip it out, throw it on, and just stare at myself in a full-length mirror. Does a trick.
So would you say this calendar is every hardcore gamer nerd guy's dream come true?
Yeah, I think it is. I think most guys dream about being with the girls in the calendar, but I think it's an excellent start, and I'm glad the calendar is heavily laminated.
Okay, so now Christmas is coming up.
Yes.
What's on your wish list? The PlayStation 3 or Nintendo Wii? Which one is it?
That's tough. I've got the 360 now, so I think I'm going to be the Wii 60 combo that Peter Moore wants everybody to get. So I'll get the Wii for the fun games, the party games. I'll keep my 360. I'm not getting a PlayStation 3 anytime soon. There's no real games on it. I don't care about Blu-ray. I'll wait. Someday I'll get one. But if Santa wants to come down the chimney and throw one at me, I'm not going to deny it, but I'm not waiting in line for one, that's for sure.
Well, the Nerdcore party is still going on, but it's almost my bedtime, so I think we're going to wrap things up here. But thanks so much for joining us. I'm Cindy San Luis for CoinOpTV.